Do you remember last year's garden room? We have gone through 4 different gazebos in the backyard. So hubby started to build me a garden room last year. I'm going to have a roof on it, a proper roof this year, a floor. It's going to be lovely. I want it to be really whimsical and romantic. I have been picking things up, a few things that I already have, a few things that I'm going to be reusing, and a few items that I've been picking up along the way. Some of the things that I already have are the really cute little deck chairs, which are quintessentially an English country garden. I made this cooler box out of a campaign desk. I picked up these, actually my friend gave me these beautiful sconces, also this which I'm going to be turning into a water feature. I've already started making over my plastic pots to look concrete, and on the weekend I was at a community sale. It was a horrible day, it was so cold, but we did go out and we got quite a few little items. This particular yard sale was a charity. It was for a little boy who's been quite ill, so it was we were out there to spend a bit of money and pick up a few things, and then there were some great little items. There were a few items that I lost, I put down while I was looking at other things, and they were brutal. They just picked them up and marched off with them. These baskets, I'd pick those up, put them down to look at something else, and they were gone. So this happened to a few different little items that I picked up, but I didn't want to make a fuss. It was all for a really good cause, so I just carried on. Wasn't meant to be. This decanter at the front here was just gorgeous. The glasses were so heavy, and then the decanter was lovely, but wasn't something that I needed right now. You can see in the corner of the camera I'm wearing my winter coat. It was that chilly. It did actually start to rain part the way through. You can see it rain on quite a few items. There were some neat furniture pieces. This was nice with the marble top, and there was some really cool mirrors. I love this mirror, but I didn't have anywhere to put it, and I didn't know anyone that would need it, but I did like this mirror. I could have done a lot with this, and this mirror was cool as well. I like that. I would have had to paint it up. I didn't like the colour tones on it, but these garage sales are great for picking up all the, like golf clubs and baby items and strollers and stuff like that, and kids' toys and kids' clothing. There's always something for everyone at these great sales. So we had a really good look around, and as I said, we did pick some items up, and I was going to grab this little lamp, but again, I have lots of lamps at the moment. And then we popped over to the local charity shop and had a look around there, but stick around and I'll show you some of the items that I picked up. These embroidered chairs. The table was in a bit of a state. It was kind of, I want to say, early mid-century, but I love the embroidery on the seats. The last thing I need is more seats, and then I saw this gorgeous lion lamp. I mean, who doesn't need a lion lamp? The prices again are a little bit hit and miss, but this is one of the better charity shops. All the money goes back into the community and for those in need, so it's not as bad. Again, you don't have to buy them if you don't want to, it's up to you. So the prices, as I said, are what they are. So I'm looking for vintage, I'm looking for florals, romantic, whimsical, anything that I can use outside. Probably better off not getting anything that's breakable, because we do get high winds. Things tend to fly away, but lots of really pretty items that could be used in and around the new garden room once it's finished. The shelves were quite empty. What they've been doing is they've changed their hours, and on a Wednesday from 4 till 8 they had been doing 50% off everything in the store. The place gets packed, and of course a lot of merchandise goes, and then they've just been inundated with donations, which is absolutely amazing. So they're trying to get rid of items, clearing the shelves, and sort of they've only got a certain amount of storage space. So I've missed most of them, just didn't realise they were on it. So I'm going to try and catch the last one, and I'll let you know if I pick up any bargains. Hopefully, you never know. So here's a few items that I picked up. This I believe it's cast iron. I believe it's a umbrella stand. That's what I think it is. I'm going to be using it as a planter. I'm not sure how I'm going to use it yet, but I saw it and I loved it, and I had to pick that up. And again, it does go with my theme. I have lots of cast iron pieces, lots of wicker, and again it's that lovely English cottage romantic look that I'm going for. So I will be using that in the garden at some point. I'm not sure where yet or how I will be using it. I also picked up this cast iron weather vane. Now I would like this on the roof of the the garden room. I'm not sure if it can be done. I'm going to have to ask hubby to have a look at it, depending on how he does the roof and if there's a place for it. I picked up these neck curtains because I wanted to make a cover for my existing garden umbrella. It's an IKEA umbrella. It's in perfect condition. It's just a little bit worse for wear. It's a couple of years old, and I thought, oh, this would be just beautiful. So I'm going to include that in next week's video, hopefully. Picked up this fabric. I thought it was very English country garden room-esque. Picked up these beautiful placemats for outside dining. There are only 3 of them, but I just thought they were so pretty, and again perfect for the outside when we're barbecuing and whatever. Now I did pick up a couple of purses. I don't normally do that, but this one I saw it from a distance. The handles were leather, the It was really good quality. You could just tell by looking at it. So I did pick it up. It's $4. I got it home, and it's a $300 bag. So that was a very, very good bargain. I also found these little beads for 50 cents. I thought these would go well hanging on the outdoor umbrella that I'm going to be making over. I thought I could probably use them with some little tassels, but we shall wait and see. I also picked up another purse. This is a vintage leather fossil purse, and I am partial to a nice fossil bag. I don't need big bags. I just need somewhere for my glasses, I need somewhere for my phone, I need somewhere for my wallet, and this is perfect. And of course it's over the shoulder, so I grabbed that. And I also grabbed this little clutch. This is a lovely, really lovely worn old vintage piece. I'm not sure what the stamp is on it, really no idea. I've tried looking it up, but I've got no idea. It's, like I said, it's in really good condition. It's lovely leather, so I couldn't leave that behind. I think that was $2. So I picked that up. Normally I don't pick up purses at all, but just happened to be lucky this one day. These I picked up from the yard sale, and I think I gave them $10 for these, just because they were so pretty, so perfect for the garden. They're not particularly, they're not vintage, they're not anything, but I just thought they would be lovely outside. And I am going to start using my things. I do use my transferware dishes every day, and I'm going to be using these outside, so I thought they're a good cause, and they are so very, very pretty. So you will see those when I have finished my garden room. Well, I hope you enjoyed this bit of a bonus video. I'm hoping to get back on track for next week, so we'll see you then. Bye.